One Piece 100 Days. I've been working on this for the past week, and I am super excited for this. I want to let you guys know that I suffered a lot playing this. I do not know why, I'm just really bad at the game. Anyways, if you guys end up enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do more content involving anime mods, and I plan on playing the One Piece mod more in the future. Also, we're getting pretty close to 300 subscribers, which is crazy because my goal for the end of the year was only 100, so if you could help me hit 300, that'd be great. Day 1 begins and I randomize my character information. I become a brawler, fisherman, pirate. This means I'll mostly prioritize hand-to-hand combat, and I'll also be able to swim crazy fast. I notice a flying ship in the sky that I make a mental note of, and I open the bonus spawn chest, getting me a little bit of a head start with a wooden axe and pickaxe. I do the usual, gather cobble, blah blah blah, tools, blah blah blah, furnace. There's a small house-like dungeon nearby, and I attempt to take it on. I manage to get some food as well as a few bits of iron. After that, I go mining, and I get some more iron as well as some coal. Later, I stumble upon the Brawler Teacher. He gives me my first mission in order to unlock my first attack. I smelt my iron, made some armor, and slept in a village. The only interesting part of the village is this sick crater near the edge. I take apart the golem for some iron scraps and yeet myself out of the village. Wait, would it be yeet or yote? I yote myself out of the village. I take out my first batch of pirates, marines, and bandits, all while trying to avoid a bandit brute. I craft an iron sword and helmet, then pass out on the ground. I managed to kill 30 mobs with my fist to complete my mission, and now the real hard part begins. I have to find the brawler again, who spawns randomly. I head back over to the area where I found him before in hopes that he might spawn there again. I set a waystone and cook some food I got on the way here. I stumble upon a marine sniping tower and proceed to demolish them. There's also a nice tent right next to the tower, so I kinda take it. Anyways, with my new home acquired, I send the nighttime straight to the Shadow Realm. I make an iron pickaxe and set up my waystone here instead of where it was before. Then I head out for adventure. I end up finding a floating airship that I build up to. Funny enough, when I get to the top, what do I find? The brawler's just standing on top of the air balloon. I kid you not, I almost fell out of my chair when I saw him. This was the last thing I expected to see, and he teaches me the suplex. My next goal is to take out 20 mobs using said suplex, and I do so. I noticed that you can use it with an item in your hand, but if you do, it doesn't count for the mission, which makes sense, I guess. I've never seen anyone suplex someone while holding a piece of bread. I train my suplexing skills all through the night and into the next day. I noticed that not only did my sword break, but my armor durability is also really low. I make a stone sword for now and decide to go mining. Before doing so, I took out some pirates I noticed hanging out around my tent. After running around to get things set up, I mine all the way down to Y11. I make 2 iron pickaxes and head down to the mine. I set up a spot for some junk chests and a waystone, then I go mining. I mined until my pickaxes broke, and I only found iron and redstone. No diamonds, unfortunately. I make a new set of armor and a new set of tools. Sucks that I didn't find any diamonds, but whatever. I make a nature's compass so I can search for specific biomes, and I set the compass to the ocean. Now, I set out to find the Grand Line, which by the way, I don't think is actually in the mod yet. I found a pirate ship and I took them out. I steal a marine sword from them and dive back in the water. I find a chest in a drowned city, I think, and inside the chest is another chest, a wooden box. In this mod, you can find 3 types of boxes, wooden, iron, and gold. They contain devil fruits. I raid a nearby shipwreck and hunt for buried treasure. I can't find it, however, so I just leave. I find a ghost ship and get absolutely stomped by the sheer number of them. I quickly make a key and open the wooden box, and I see that I got a pound fruit. I put it away and head back to finish off that ghost ship. Day 11 and 12, I kinda just explore, taking on pirate ships, finding shipwrecks, and a sick dungeon that I get pushed out of. Days 13 and 14, I forgot to press record, but in short, I explored more and actually successfully found a buried treasure, getting me my first 3 diamonds. Day 15, I raid another dungeon, getting another anvil, and day 16, I get my first wanted poster. The bounty on my head is worth 3,018 berries. Not bad, I think. I go mining again, and this time I do find some diamonds, and I use them to make an enchanting table. I make and enchant a diamond sword on day 18. I also mine, but I don't really find anything. Day 19, I clear a windmill dungeon and find a massive temple that I cannot find the entrance to. I build my way up to a floating island, only to be disappointed. All I get from the Skypian town are some books for my enchanting table. I started working on building my bounty a little, as the past few days I died a bunch, which kept lowering it. While grinding, I run into the brawler again, complete my mission, and start another. He teaches me the spinning brawl attack. For my next mission, it says I need 30 cannonballs. I craft some, but it glitches out, and it says I have like 160, but it doesn't work, and then it says I have like negative, and I don't know. Anyways, I drop my balls to the floor and pick them back up, which actually works. Next, I need to kill mobs with crits 10 times, and land the spinning brawl 5 times. I complete my tasks like a good, not-sus crewmate, and now I must suffer waiting for the brawler once more. I unlocked my first fishman ability called Uchimizu. Basically, it's a sick-ass water gun. By the end of the day, I get my second fishman attack, which is a kick that does a lot of damage. I got another wanted poster. This time my bounty is brought up to nearly 4,000. I feel so strong. I want to cry. I die, losing my new moves. By the end of the day, I get water gun back, but the next day I just die again. I kept training, and one day I was looking at the mission tab for the brawler skills when I accidentally abandoned the mission. Meaning I have to find the brawler, complete that mission again, then find him again to get the next one. I decided to just give up on the brawler stuff entirely. And for good reason, because I literally never see the brawler again. So I wouldn't have progressed any further anyways. I train all the way up to day 30, where my Doriki is at 2026, and my berries are at 2030. I guess at a certain point you don't get Doriki from basic marines and whatnot. At 2000, I unlocked 2-fish engine, which makes me swim even faster. I noticed that I keep almost running out of food, so I make a potato farm that I AFK at while I shower and edit a video. By day 38, I have about 2.5 stacks of baked potatoes. I decided to take on the flying fortress we saw on day 1. Surely this won't end with me dying, losing all my progress, and making me very angry. I mine until day 41 and end up with just barely enough diamonds for a full set of armor. I loot a weak dungeon and get a wanted poster that I dropped a while ago, but hey, my bounty is back to being close to 4,000 again. I raid another dungeon and get decent loot. I mean, look at it. While I'm putting my loot away. Yeah, this just isn't my day. Or I guess these aren't my 100 days? And yes, I did rage quit. I quickly shove everything to chests. I suppose this is fine though, because I planned on finding a new base soon anyways. I find and take on a marine ship before leaving due to getting low on health. I heal up and warp back, only to see that all the marines abandoned the ship. Sick. Free house. I set everything up and yeah, creeper 20 seconds into owning this. I find a gun in a pirate ship that I took out, so that's cool. I find buried treasure, and offshore, I find a large ghost ship. I tried to take it on, but look at all those mobs. And the creepers? Oh wow. I can't just, I'm just rethinking all my life choices. I take on a husk dungeon and perish. But then I find another dungeon and, come on, you guys already know this song. I come back in with a shield, like a smart person would have done from the beginning. I still die though, because witches and cave spiders. I tried another dungeon, and the shield literally doesn't help at all. There's just so many damn mobs in these dungeons. I make some bullets so I can use my gun and see if that helps at all. It kinda does, but not really. I mean, seriously, look at that mosh pit. I successfully loot the dungeon by building over the mobs instead of fighting them. Like a coward. I get mending on my chest plate and sharpness 5 on my sword. I killed an evoker that was low on health, getting me my totem of undying. From days 53 to 55, I spent my time raiding this awesome looking city dungeon. That is genuinely the only dungeon I have enjoyed taking on. Yes, there are a bunch of mobs here also, but it's not a tiny enclosed space. I find a tower in the city and climb to the top while looting it. I climb to the very tippy top of the tower and begin looting the chests when... Wow. Anyways, I eat the pound fruit and almost immediately get stuck underwater and die. I have no idea why, but I started fishing. Even weirder than that though, I fished all the way until day 61. Day 61 and 62, I spent going through the tower dungeon and scraping what little remains of loot I can find. I also upgrade my sword with Mending and Sweeping Edge 3. I train until day 67, where I begin exploring the ocean again. I raid a marine ship and find an iron box. I also took out 2 marine captains that attacked me together. I unlock my observation hockey, which allows me to see all nearby mobs. I open the box and get the venom fruit. It sounds awesome, so I just kind of shove it in my mouth. Let me tell you though, this has got to be one of the coolest devil fruits in the game. Using its abilities, I'm able to get out of the ocean pretty easily if I ever sink. I play around with it for a bit, then go to a cave to get some experience so I can warp back home. As the god of this world, albeit a dumb god, I magically change the rules of reality to fit my needs. Ooh, I change the configs so I don't have to lose all my progress every time I die. I also cheat in the venom fruit back, but I mean, do you guys really want to see me pointlessly grind indefinitely until day 100? I'm sure some of you do, and that's okay, I guess. For days, I travel the world taking out pirate ships, dungeons, you name it. Though, that's cool and all, nothing really crazy happens. I create a treasury in the basement of my ship, and just look at all that loot. I found some wanted posters in a pirate ship after taking out its captain. I build up to, and get disappointed by, 2 floating islands, both with literally nothing on them. At this time, my bounty still isn't 4,000, but I take solace in the fact that it will only go up now. A couple days later, my bounty is now 4,366. And by day 77, I finally formed my pirate crew. Officially, the Box Pirates have arrived. I think my Jolly Roger looks pretty sick too. By day 78, my bounty is now almost 5,000. There really isn't much left I can do that's special or fun in the mod. So, I spend up to day 100 training and planning what I want to do for the finale. Day 100 arrives, and I'm ready. I didn't get too much stronger, but decently enough. I warp to the special waystone I made. And whoa! There's the Ender Dragon! How did that get there? Anyways, the Ender Dragon is immortal for some reason, and all my plans failed. And that just about sums up these 100 days.